once more. It's almost as though Barca deliberately giving the ball to Piqué as often as possible. Sergi Roberto, it's a good diagonal run, good ball in for Suarez! 1-0 to Barcelona, Luis Suarez. It was all so easy, the defence opened up. Brilliant play, brilliant vision from Sergi Roberto. 10 minutes into the Clasico, and Barca make it look so easy.
We said before the game, Benitez's lineup looked good potentially on the ball, but we wanted to see what they were like off the ball, and that's twice now that Barcelona have opened them up all too easily. And on that occasion, the peeling run from Luis Suarez is brilliant, but also take nothing away from Sergio Roberto. Every time he's called upon by Luis Enrique, he performs. He does the run here. He waits for Luis Suarez, picks out the pass, just about the perfect weight on it. And of course, Suarez is always going to put the finish away outside of the boot. Brilliant finish, 1-0 Barca.
You would imagine the frightening thing there for Benitez and company is that Neymar on the left was absolutely free. Half the defence looking towards the Uruguayan, the other half looking to the Brazilian, and nobody closed anybody down, and the look on Ronaldo's face seems to sum it up. Not a happy camper. It's 11 minutes on the clock.
It could have gone absolutely anywhere, and it almost gifted Real Madrid a really clear chance to get back in the game.
Modric losing out, some good pressing there from Suarez. Here's Iniesta, delicate turn from him. Through the middle to Neymar, the flag stays down, it's 2-0, it's Neymar, and Real Madrid are in real trouble now. Neymar it had to be, Suarez having scored the first. Delight on the Football Club Barcelona bench. It was Iniesta who kept his head, and once again the Real Madrid defence, Bruno, were all over the shop.
And Iniesta back to his brilliant all best when the side needs it the most. He makes the most of a run from, I'm not sure it was Luis Suarez, we'll see it on the replay, but the whole Madrid defence stops because they believe he is offside. But Iniesta makes the most of that and waits for Neymar to come through, who's just about onside, as we can see there. No one tracking Neymar. Keylor Navas does well to get a hand onto it, but really there's nothing the Costa Rican can do from that sort of distance. Half of that goal, though, down to Andres Iniesta and his perfect timing of the pass.
And perhaps you have to have some criticism of Sergio Ramos there, who appears to be more concerned about appealing for the offside than actually getting back to cover. Neymar's delight, 2-0 to Barcelona, 5 minutes before the break.
Because they're giving too much thinking time to their main creator.
Here's Iniesta. Lovely little back heel there, it's 3-0, Andres Iniesta. The last time he scored in the league was in this stadium, and he's made it 3 now with a cracking finish, a lovely touch from Neymar. Rafa Benitez is in the mire, and so too are Real Madrid. You cannot say that Barca don't deserve this lead. It's Andres Iniesta, of all people. He seems to be a specialist in scoring against the old enemy in this ground. Cristiano's face tells the story. It's brilliant play. Let's look at there. Iniesta, the little back heeler from Neymar is brilliant, and Iniesta doesn't think twice, crashes it beyond the reach of Keylor Navas.
It's once again, it's the space and time. It all starts with Busquets coming out, but then we see Rakitic with a lot of time. Iniesta plays the ball into Neymar completely alone, so no one to follow his run. Neymar, brilliant flick back, but again, it's Iniesta completely unopposed. And then he's got to finish it off, but he's got the chance to get off a comfortable shot, no one putting him off, and he rifles.
Ease his way back into the first 11, and the offside flag stays down. Suarez, 4-0. Luis Suarez gets his second of the night. Once again, the defence absolutely wide open, and there's a real danger of that well-known Manita, the 5 goals here. And Luis Enrique absolutely rapturous on the bench. Ronaldo furious, I'm not sure with himself, with the side, with the club, with the fans, with the whole situation in general. It's a brilliant finish from Luis Suarez, and watch out, we could be on for a repeat of one of those famous historical humiliations you've been talking about, Bruno.
There we see against the defence as Ramos is drawn towards Messi, completely forgets he's got Luis Suarez behind him, which makes the 1-2 incredibly easy. And then Suarez also played with the fact that he had Neymar to the left, which meant Keylor Navas had to think it couldn't go straight out for him, because he could have passed it across, squared it across for Neymar to score. in the end. Suarez just dinked it over with a lot of class. And, well, more than what Barcelona have deserved. They've been knocking on the door to get a fourth goal for quite some time. And Madrid's defence just once again shredded to pieces with